sat together in the park as the evening sky grew dark. She looked at him and he felt a spark tingle to his bones. 'Cause then he felt alone, wished that he'd gone straight, watched out for a simple twist of fate.
That was Bob Dylan's Simple Twist of Fate. This is one of my favourite songs, probably, well, definitely my top 5 favourite songs. I think even if you're not into Bob Dylan, and some people are not okay with that kind of whiny voice and the blowing of the harmonica all the time, I think the lyrics and the melody in this song are just evidence of Bob Dylan's genius. It comes from the 1971 album, Blood on the Tracks. If you haven't heard it, have a listen. It's one of the all-time great albums. So it's a real pleasure for me to be able to show you how to play these chords, which is what we're going to do now. We'll have a close-up on each chord shape. So you're going to pick up your chord sheet, grab your guitar, and we'll do that now. Our first chord is the E shape. We then put the first finger just above the second finger to give us the E major 7. E7, simple act of moving that first finger back 1 fret. And then it's into the A shape. This is slightly different. We go on the 5th string 2nd fret with the second finger. First finger goes on the 3rd string 1st fret. 3rd finger goes on the 2nd string 2nd fret. Okay, now for the A minor, we're going to drop this finger down 1 string. And then we slide up to the 5th fret. Then it's back to the E. We've already played this one before. And then this is going to move back 1 fret. This finger here goes on the 2nd fret, 4th string. And then it's back to the A. Sorry, A. Remove that 3rd finger to give us the A add 9. Back to the E. And then the B911. Quite an easy one to remember because it's kind of like a D7, but everything's moved up a string. For the B11, we just remove that 3rd finger, and then we're back to the E here. For a strumming pattern, for rhythm, the down, down, up, down, up rhythm works quite well. So if I slow that down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. So you'll have noticed that this is a rhythm that keeps reoccurring. There's a reason for that. It works well when you when you put it on top of most songs. But by all means, experiment, play whatever rhythm you feel sounds good. You could also maybe finger pick your way through this if you've been practicing some of the finger picking stuff. So I'll just play a little bit of the chord progression with that rhythm so you can see and hear how it sounds. So there we have it, Something in the Air by Thunderclap Newman. A real hippie anthem. that says that there's something in the air, something needs to change. We're not sure what needs to change. We're not sure how we should do it. We're not sure when we should do it, but we should do something at some point, perhaps, which is pretty much the hippie ethos, I think, which is why sadly it didn't work, but it's not too late. We can instigate revolution if we so wish. Okay, so again, in open tuning, in E, so how cool is that? We can just hit all 6 strings and we have an E chord. The second chord is an F sharp minor 7 add 4. Now that's kind of like an E chord. Let me just bring this closer, there we are. It's like an E chord, but these two are on the 6th and 5th strings instead. And that's all we've got for the first verse. Just hitting that E. Then to the F sharp minor 7 and 4. Then to the F sharp minor 7 and 4. Later on in the song it moves up a tone. And it's kind of the same sort of thing. We then have a bar across the 2nd fret. And then it's down to these 3 fingers to make the shape that's kind of like an E. And then we go up another tone. And it's the exact same thing, but we're in the 4th fret now. In between each verse, we have this melody. Now I think this is kind of self-explanatory on the tab, so I'll just give you a close-up of what this hand is doing, just so that you can see the fingering that we're using. So we start with the 3rd finger, and then the 1st finger, move that 1st finger back, and then it's open. 3rd finger, 1st finger, and then open. Now later on, when the song changes key, it goes up a tone, we have the same melody, but we have to play it a little bit differently. This week, because we're looking at a few different things, if you can just get that one riff, so the one that comes after the 1st verse, if you can just get that down, then that's absolutely fine. And then next week we could have a look at the riffs in all the other keys as well. So final word on this song is the rhythm. Now, I would really like you just to play what you feel sounds good on this. It's a song about the hippie ideal, so it seems wrong to overanalyze this rhythm too much, because what happens is you end up kind of ripping the heart out of it a little bit. The other really cool thing about open tunings is when you're hitting all of these 6 strings, you're creating a chord, so you can go into open tuning and then just really start experimenting with your rhythm arm. And you're not having to worry about this arm. And this song offers us the same opportunity. However, if you did want to have a look at a rhythm as sort of like a template, this works quite well. So if I slow that down,